Yabby dabby doo! Hello and welcome, lads. We are here today for some classic GT nonsense. Classic GT nonsense that will, Jesus Christ, lead to absolute chaos here. We shall see what will bring of this today. I'm not overly sure what will happen, but something will happen here. We've got 90 minutes of this crap, so yeah, it is quite a long race. 90 minutes, couple 100 kilometers or something. I don't actually know how many kilometers it is, but you know, should be quite long. But yeah, we are here today, ready to rumble. And yeah, it should be fun. Should be a fun one. I'm quite liking the Capri just now. When it behaves. I don't know when it behaves, but it behaves sometimes. Depends. Yeah, here we go. Bollocks, wrong thing. Get you on the right thing there. Here we are, Rocky No Race. Wait, first time in shorts. I'm wearing shorts. First time of that in an age. Since I never wear shorts in these streams. It's simply that hot. It's 26 degrees. I'm not doing any driving. What's up, man? Those cards are pretty fun. Road America is nice. These cards are very fun. Road America is also very nice. I do love the. I do love these things. What was I gonna do? I don't know. I was gonna enable the setup, but yeah, got it right really early. That is damn right. Oh, I forgot to turn penalties on. Hang on. Give me a second. Penalties on. Time to get annoyed at them. I find that these things, the GT70s, you can brake a bit further. You can brake a bit closer to the corner than the others. Like the Chaparral does not stop, nor does the Shelby, or anything in the other classes. I haven't driven the Ford or the Lola. Forgot that. What was the speed limit? 60? 60. Gear stick doesn't work, that's lovely. Yeah, I tried that on stream, it was fun. Minus the umpteen penalties I got. But they are very fun rounds here. Ooh, that's a bit wide. Never mind. Yeah, the MDHs do look like a lot of fun rounds here. We're just kind of... This is the good old new content race that we're trying out. I like what we did in the GT500, so this time hopefully we will finish. Break up the hill. That corner is going to be the death of me sometime, surely. Tons of downforce, absolutely. It is. Round here is quite fun of these. In, well, any car, this kind of section here. LMDH is the kinks a bit less scary, but still scary at times. These things, it's honestly just a hope and pray situation. Bit of a tap of the brakes and then hopefully get around the corner. And don't run wide. Otherwise you're dead. Yeah. And then it's just like a lead. Hope you've got it right round here. These things feel like they're a bit more. You can slide them a bit more round than the other cars in this game. The H's are Just, I haven't driven the LDH as much, to be honest. I need to drive them more. I like first drove them when, well, the game was released, and well, they were a bit broken then, if I'm being honest, and then just didn't drive them because I thought they were still broken, and then yeah, they're deceptively tricky. Them things. You can feel like you get a lot of. You can feel quite quick for them, but again, just over time, it just wears away, and it just goes at some point. It's one of my favourite cars in the DLC. This thing. This other Chaparral, I'm not sure. I think the Chaparral's probably maybe the cooler one, just because it's got the funky rear wing on it. What am I doing there? No, I'm done. We didn't actually go over track limits there. I wonder what the times are going to be like. Hold out wide and then sweep in. Oh, slightly out there. Just little fine margins. That's what the word. I'm not really one for historical content, but like in Project Cars 2, that's a spin. Just clip the grass on the way in. Just gonna wait here for the Chevy and the Capri to pass. Project Cars 2, that's got a ton of historical stuff. Never drove half of it. Nice, I thought I was getting, well, you know, obviously I get the DLC with a year one pass, but I wasn't thinking I was going to drive it, but I think I'm going to drive this quite a lot. Really? I don't think that's a flying zone exploit. It spun out the final corner. Spun into the final corner even. That's part of the gaining time on exit and getting an advantage for this lap. I love all the analog displays as well. No, the digitalness. Not sure why the frame rate keeps going every 5 seconds. Sorry about that. We're basically just throwing this thing round, a bit of a sightseeing lap. Trying to get things right. Keep it tight to the inside and that'll do. Oh, I went too quickly around the kink. I forgot it was existing. Just got lost in mind of my own. That was alright. Oh my god, the frame rate, I'm so sorry. There we go. That's only 6 seconds slower than the fastest time. Lovely. Although in fairness, that fastest time is probably a Chevy. Yeah, we're last just now, probably. Brave. That's too brave. That's not too brave. That's just outbreaking. We're horrendously shite. Safe to say. What can we do to change things? There's like absolutely nothing you can change in these things. Toe out. Bit of toe in there, I think. See, that helps. We just need a clean lap, really. Oh my god, we're 2 seconds slower than anyone else. Oh, we're speeding the pit lane, aren't we? Yeah. Just need to get good. I thought I was doing quite well in terms of lap time, but evidently not. I think if we keep it stable, we could be alright. We're all doing 220s. Track limits. The thing is, I want to use them carbs because you can use them carbs. Or you kind of need to use them carbs, but if you use the carbs, you get track limits. Frame rate! And I can't do anything to get more downforce out of it, because, well, it doesn't have. That was nice right there. Shame this is an outlap. Usually our outlap's like good enough for pole, but it's an outlap, so it doesn't count, and then our rest of our laps are bollocks. The way how things go, I guess. Come on, Capri. It's sunny, so the Capri must be good. Capri in the sun, or Capri sun, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Oh, that was close to being travel nuts. I'm being honest. Yellow in the first sector, great. Good start. Can I just say that dot behind has gained an absolute ton of time on me? Get some rotation of the brake pedal around here, that helps. Should be quite good down this straight and then into here. Try and push the braking zone out of it. Oh, he's gained so much on me. We are just horrendous. Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to look at the time. I just know it's off. 2:22 at most. 2:21.6. 1 second off the pace. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I think I just need to improve on the brakes, really. Helps if I actually hit the shifts where I should have. You know, but, you know, never mind. Everything's a learning opportunity. Stop! Arsehole. I want to move the brake buys back because the bloody front end keeps locking up, but I can't because the rear end still, because the rear end locks up and spins around. Do 90. Stiffen up the front. See, that helps. It's more for speed in the pit lane again. Hello, Porsche. Watch the Caprice be the best car by a mile as well. Don't want to turn in there. We are so going to be last this race. I can just feel it. It's almost a given. Traumas, not really. It's like the one bit we're quicker than the round. And maybe the kink at most. We got one shot at this, otherwise we're a second off the next car. We better actually gain the course a bit around there. That's not going to be gaining. Come on, Capri! Just need the Capri to be a bit better. Or I just need to be a bit better, I think. Right, maybe a tad later? That's 6/10 up already. Isn't going to be anywhere near up in our best time. No, we lost everything right there. Everything has gone. We're still in the 221s. What can we do to get better? Oh. We're still last, we're just last by 3/10 now. Exactly 3/10. That's an annoying little crap, that. I fucking told you as well, the Capri is the best car by a mile. And we're still making it 3/10 slower. Bitty embarrassing, if I'm being honest, but I mean, in fairness, I haven't driven the car. I'll try to give it a bit more of a stiff rear end. See what I've done there has helped. I've genuinely got no clue. Cool. Oh, only 2/10, okay. Remember, pit limits exists. Right, so as it turns out, don't go over like 70. This feels a bit nippier on the back end. Ooh, we've hit him. We've hit him. Would you imagine that? Come on, Capri. Do something better this time. How do we even break up this hill? Because it feels like one is the moment you crest the hill, you are at the corner. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe dramas, but don't matter. Don't care. I need a good lap here, Capri. Give me one. Because I was going to be floundering at the back like a fucking Cadillac. And that's not good. I don't want to be a Cadillac. I want to be a feisty Capri fighting where we should be. In mid-pack or the front. Not a lowly 15th, but you know. I'm giving this a slightly lower final drive, so I believe we've got more acceleration at the corners now. I wasn't remembering us reaching like max revs at the top of the corner. And they're fighting back there, so. Missed apex. That wasn't the greatest, if I'm being honest. Well, that wasn't either. I had to go down to third there. Aye! Annoying. Frame rate, sorry. Swing it where? Swing it when? Bad exit. Forgot to change down. Not sure what it's going to be. Not good. That's what it is. Not good at all. Slider about, come on. Honestly. Fucking hell. That's their slow laps. Their slow laps are 2:19. That's a joke. Really? Unless they've ended that. Oh, we've got some Egypt right up the shelf of us. Sorry, frame rates. Can you come back, please? Thanks. Come back for about 2 seconds. Oh, hello. Who's this? Oh, this is third. Okay, Capri. You love to see it. Capri's doing the best. Literally the fastest car on this track by a mile, and we're in one, and we are hardly keeping it up with last on a miracle lap. So, whoopee! Well done us. It's gonna be an enjoyable race. Trying to slide about a twat that doesn't want to do anything. Everybody tends to be gaining over in the kink, because we had a bad exit here. We just had a bad exit all the way down here. Nah, that's about 2 tenths, 3 tenths. Yep. Alright, we're gaining up 6 tenths here. Yeah, we could be saved here. Oh my god, frame rate! Can you come back, please? Can you stay? I'm so sorry, again. Because this bloody frame rate's just not wanting to live. So I'm trying to keep a... People try to keep a fucking stable job, man. Impossible. Right, come on, that was like 8 tenths in that final sector alone, so... We can do this. Oh my god, fucking frame rate staying in the fucking same place for more than bloody 30 seconds. Is that a hard task, is it? Evidently enough. Don't try limits. Oh my god, that was so close. That wasn't bad. I'll take that. 2:19.6. Wow. I'm actually in the pack now. I'm good second right here. Okay, we can't, as it turns out. Oh, we're already last! Okay. Oh, was that a petty? Was that just being like a sympathy lap, letting me have a false sense of insecurity then, or is it? Because all we've got is this Muppet to be quicker than us. Here we go, and it's not quicker. Fantastic. Well done me, I guess. 15th. And that was once again on really miracle lap, really. So many things could probably happen this race. Probably predictable is the most likely. This man, so it's all Capris at the front, and then you've got Egypt Capri in the land of May. Can't wait to if they increase the AI. Sure, pretty close to everyone finishing. These lot have finished though. You might not have. You might not have. You have. I'm not sure who's everyone that's finished, but you know. Capri in the pole is anything. And now we are fully bevved up with the coffee. We're saying Lee's lot cam, and we're 15th of 16. That's not bad considering you were 2 seconds off in practice. However, it is bad considering the next Capri that isn't me is in 7th, and it's in fact an all Capri top 7, so it's probably quite a bad performance from my point. I'm not really sure, to be honest. What a... In fairness, it takes me a while to adapt to things. Some things. I can be quick to adapt to some things. Let's calculate the fuel quickly. Average lap time, 2:20. 39 laps, lovely. How much fuel up? Probably quite a lot. Yeah, 4.8. Fuel tank capacity, that's like 120, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Lap 14 to 25 is our pit window. How many is like 25 laps? Or 14 or 15 or whatever. Let's do 16 laps maybe? So 1 since 25, what's that? 16 laps. That's not enough. Oh no, it is enough, but you know. That's 17 laps, we've got 39 more to go. Cool, right. What's 39 minus 17? 22. Right, race time. I think. Maybe. I hope we're going to do something decent here. And I've got a feeling these lot are going to try drive themselves off the track, because they have done before. But to be honest, Who knows? Literally anything can happen. Got a Porsches here. I thought these Porsches were pretty crap, but it turns out they're not. The Chevys are actually worse qualifying than the Porsches are. We've actually beaten a Chevy. Only thing is, we are 15th. And I want to say that that was a quote miracle lap. Although another 10th, and we would have got by that Porsche. So it's quite close to where we are currently right now. There's me in the Capri. The Egypt Capri. Here we go. Oh, the tires aren't even warm. We are away. Oh my god. Oh! We did not get the launch, but we got the start. Oh, the Capri's boxing us in. Ah, it's just the Chevy speed. It's not a Capri even as well. Right, we're last now. Should I go for a move here maybe? No. Fine, I was there was a gap. Come on, there you go. This thing's got the power over the Porsches. The Chevy doesn't. There is a Chevy behind us. I'm not sure where said Chevy is. Here it comes. And he's nearly went straight into the back of us. What a nice guy. Sorry about frame rate again. Oh my god. Okay, so we're actually braking in an okay place right now. Over there. Crikey. I think this is like their bad opening lap. They usually have quite a bad opening lap, the AI, and then they get better, like a lot better. Round here though, the carousel, whatever you want to call it. This is probably getting our time back. We're actually somehow in the getting into the top 10, closing in. This is 10th up here. I'm gonna hang on. Where is it? There's it. I can't actually hear the engine. There we go, I can hear the engine now. Nearly died. Around the kink. Slips you on course, come on. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, what is it with the frame rate this stream? Sorry, again. Millionth time I've said that now. Corvettes are slow. There's an almighty gap between this lead Corvette and the rest of the pack. Ah, because it's all Capris. Oh. Oh, is that how good the Capris are then? In a race pace? Or in just pace? Really? We really need to be out there in second. That's such a bad exit. Actually, we're going to get done by a Porsche, I think. Or not. Chevys have shot off, by the way. Already 8 seconds to the leader. We could be quite good here. Come on. We just need to get the braking zone correct and then we stand. Okay, maybe not. We should be better than the Chevys around here. They're horrendous in any corner. Slide it there. Hug the inside line game, that's the way to do it. Or seems to be the way to do it. We're not going to catch up to these before the kink, because they're going to shoot off again. Maybe get them round the kink, or after the kink, or whatever. Kink. Oh, frame rate, go away! No, come back. Not go away. It's wanting to go away. Sorry, again. That thing so wants to get... Oh, I so want to get by this Chevy. I'm not sure there's going to be lap traffic this race. Thank God. Chevy's a bugger off again. Come on, Capri! So we gain on these lot in the corners, and in the Porsche gains even more in the corners, but then they always just shoot off in the straight line again, so... Really, the only place we can get by them is the corner. Oh my god, the fucking frame rate is immensely crap. I'm so genuinely sorry. Fingers crossed things go well here. Didn't think that had. Oh, it's not. How is that not a penalty? I hope that Chevy over here can maybe a bit slower. Look at the time we lost, 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 thank you. Has sense. Frame rate goes again. I'm not sure what is in it today, it just seems to have... Just seems to be pissed at me. Go on, fight please between you two. They are getting away, can't stress that. More. The Ford is behaving itself just now. Should probably try to be a bit more confident into turn one because we can do it quite well. Are them cones showing braking meters? It is genuinely scary at times, this thing. What's it going to be like when the tyres go off? I've got no clue. That's even more scary. Come on! What's the point of flashing lights are? It's not going to do anything. It's not like this thing's got bad top speed, it's got the second best top speed in this class. This Chevy is just immense. Go on, get the line, get the line, get the line. Ah, yeah. This is another Chevy coming up behind us. Can't quite see. Hope it isn't. Because if it is, then we're bugged. Jesus Christ, I'm so genuinely sorry, lads. It's completely on me, that frame rate. Because that is appalling. You should be put through that. I still cannot see if that's a Chevy or not behind. I'm not sure it is because we're gaining on it in the straight line. It's annoying because that means it probably is just generally quicker. Come on, Ford! Oh, yes! Give over. Thanks. Oh no, here comes a Chevy. Get to turn one, get to turn one, get to turn one. Please, 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 please. Please, no, we're not. No! Oh no, the Chevy's made us lock up! Put us under no pressure! And we crumbled. And once again, apologies for the frame rates. Well, we collapsed under pistol pressure. Oh, that a fucking smart move. We got to turn one as well without him getting by us. We just fucking bottled it. Sorry for frame rate again! I don't know why it's doing this, it's just decided today is going to be the day it's going to cock up things. Not cock up things, it's just today it's decided it's not going to play. Doesn't like me today. Come on, car. Surely next lap, come on. Frame rate, come back please. Sorry, again. You probably just want me to just shut up and stop saying sorry, but I am really sorry, because like that's appalling. Just genuinely appalling. All round. On my behalf. Turn, you fucking idiot, man. We're losing time. We are losing time. We are losing time, so give over. Thank you. We're locked up. We're locked up. We haven't even remotely made the corner. Resave jointly. Resave as jointly as possible. Come on! They're scrapping now, so we can utilise this. Well, the frame rate can't, apparently. It's not even the game frame rate's fine. The fucking recording frame rate's just. It's not even Streamlabs. It's the bloody recording actual thing. We've caught that up because I was trying to. I couldn't fucking see. Still can't bloody see. Then we'll lift off over there. Now down towards. I think genuinely now we actually are showing some sort of pace. Oh, it's gone again, the frame rate. Come on, Capri. Have we done the same thing again? Yeah, no we haven't. Oh yeah, but it did actually stop that time. Oh, Chevy. Keep it on the track. Track limits. Slow down. Look at the time we've lost. Look at the time we've given back. Thank you. I just think I need to state that because otherwise it's still going to give me a freaking 4-second slowdown. Well, it says 4. It's 1.8 seconds in quotes, but it's not 1.8 seconds, it's 4. Frame rate's gone again. Sorry. Again. If I just say again every time I say sorry, I'd be here to the end of this race by the time I get through all the games of the frame rate breaking up. Come on! One time we get close to the bloody Chevys. Not that we can't do anything, right? It's not like we've... It's just they've got a massive V8 under them. So they've got all the power you could ever ask for. It's like 200 horsepower more, almost. They've got... Try us again! We lost time. Again. So every time we spend ages catching up to them, we then just make a silly mistake and then lose all that progress. Oh, come on! This is my penalty because it's the horse. It's this thing. It wasn't somehow. This has felt such a slog, if I'm being honest. Come on, Ford! There was like one goal there and it was to do that. And defend into T1. That's not bad. He's backed out. Why is he back? Finally. Oh my fucking god, why is the frame rate doing that? So sorry. Again. Times a million. Now the Porsche is up the chuff of the Chevy, who's simultaneously also up the chuff of me. So we're kind of leading this 3-car train at the moment. Oh, Chevy's getting away. All the meanwhile. Or not, because he's now 2 seconds back. Huh. Try to do the same thing with him, maybe? Probably about the best place we can get this race. Frame rate again, Jesus Christ. Once again, I am deeply sorry. Genuinely. Because that's disappointing from me, again. Sorry if you've like just been watching this for a while, because all it's been me is complaining. I've not been in the greatest of mind frames, really. Just an angry one at myself, because I'm letting you watch this crap. Oh, come on! Oh my god, is that only an hour to go? Really? Oh. It genuinely feels like time's going at half speed. Probably because I'm not enjoying this one bit. As I say, the top 7 or 8 or 7, whatever it is, the top 7 are all the Capris in one big pack. I think they are. Yeah. Because 7th is only 41 seconds ahead, and first is, yeah. First to 7th are separated by 5 seconds, and now we've got by 4-8, we can try and hunt them down. Not that's going to be too successful, but you know. That'll disappear. I think we're getting done by the Chevy again out of here on the street. We are not And I repeat, not going to catch up to these Capris. Hopefully we can get away and have a sort of cemented 8th place. But I'm honestly not sure what the how everything's going to turn out. Frame rate's gone once again. Sorry again, times a million billion. We've lost 2 seconds in the first half lap. Bloody hell. Just hope one of them is just in the gravel or something. I don't know. Can I just say, despite all this pushing we've been doing, these tyres are feeling okay. I'm starting to notice some bits have fall off, but genuinely I'm not feeling much. Penalty. We're getting a warning there for losing time. In front of that, frame rate's gone again. Just under an hour to go, we're in the Capri, we've just got by for 8th place. So we are doing good. Right, give over. We're losing like 3/10 here. Good. Here comes the Chevy though. Defensive, frame rate is just gone. Is there any point of actually doing this? If it's just unwatchable. Like, genuinely. What's my internet showing? Guarantee it's full bars. Yep, full bars. Love to see it. No, I didn't want you to close that. Okay. What if I close Steam? Is that going to help literally anything? Probably not. Shit. Oh, they're pitting now. Look at that. We've made a move. Work. Because we haven't pitted yet. Here's the way to go. Maybe to stay out a couple more laps and then pit. Try our fresh tyres and get by the Chevy. See that's helped. Then we go to 45 minutes to go, and then we pit. That's like, oof, 4 more laps or something. Maybe less than that, maybe 3 actually. Okay, now we're starting to get a bit more fun this race. It's going to be a bit more enjoyable. Sure, I've done that before and it wasn't track limits. We're 4th. No further action, that's good. Now, this tyre's absolutely done, the front left. If that was like any other class, it's done, but it actually feels okay just now. In fact, the whole thing feels okay. Feels as it did lap 1, maybe with a bit more understeer through it. Just plough slightly more, but we know it now. It actually handles pretty well. I think we're actually gaining now in the Capris because they've came out of the pit lane and we are actually quicker, as it seems. So that is something I am happy about. Shouldn't be too long before we're on the pit lane, maybe. Maybe next lap, actually. We'll see how we feel next lap. We can always go out and stay out longer. In fact, the fuel's not going to let us, I don't think. 4 reps all 16. That lets us out another 4 laps. Let's do another few laps. Let's not go on that next lap, because we can do another few laps of fuel. We will be. We are running very light now. We've got 15 litres of fuel left in the tank. This car's feeling quite nice just now. I think the Chevy's in the pit lane, which means we will have newer tyres than it does, which does mean we can get away, which is highly beneficial to us who I might give the Fords a bit of headway now to crack on, but they pit obnoxiously early. I'm not sure what they're trying. I think next lap we're going to be in because fuel, I don't think is going to let us do another lap. Hold breath. I thought we were dead there for a second. In next lap, I'd say. In fact, we need to be in the next lap because we physically do not have any more fuel to use. How is that Chevy not in the pit lane? I'd expect the Capris, the other ones, to be in the pit lane at the same time as me, like this lap. Because, in fact, no, because you can't go full tank. I just remember I didn't go full tank. I went. It was almost half a tank. How many laps of fuel was it that we did? I'm just going to go full tank. Because I don't really know how much fuel I need. guy has gained 7 seconds, but we did make quite a big error. Now our fuel lights just came on. So we will pit this lap. Tyres haven't been too bad. We are going to pit them because they will not last another 40 minutes. I think first of all, I need to remember the pit line is way along, and second of all, we don't have a pit limiter.
Looking for a clean stop, mate. Watch your speed and hit your marks.
Oh. Got warning. Great parking. Ten seconds, and we'll be out and cracking. Oh, that is bad. We've been done by quite a lot of people there. We didn't get done for speeding though, that's the main thing. Oh, hang on, I've got a lot of people lapping us. Oh, that guy over there was the leader. Huh. He'll be pitting soon. Stop, 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 stop! How do we keep that in channels? He's not taking the greatest of lines around there. Between the force, lapping the force could give us a bit of a gap now here. Yeah, we'll take him with us. Chevy's got very squirmy out there around the kink. Cars got the grip, they're fine. Just like plough on. Slight dive here. Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah. He is not pitting. This just got interesting all of a sudden. Stop this time, please. Thank you. Didn't want it, but it did. Oh! Speed and power. Flip the throttle. We're all good. No, we've gone around! That's full lock, by the way. Couldn't do anything there that didn't spin us. That was going round and it wasn't going to let us save it. Didn't even attempt to counter-steer it. I am better at Enduro than F1. Ignoring that bit. Much ignoring that bit. But yeah, Enduro is definitely my thing compared to the F1 games. Oh. Okay, we were losing time there, so. It's always the excuse. What's my favourite race? As in one I've done in this, or just one, an actual race? I'll go for both. If it's an actual real life race, I'd absolutely love to see the Palanga 1008 kilometers in Lithuania, because it's just funny, because it's just a bit of highway, motorway, whatever you want to call it, just a junction, they refuel at an actual fuel station. Favourite race I've done in this, I think, would maybe need to be the 70 minutes mid-Ohio that we did. Not much of an enduro, but that was one of the most fun I've had. Or the last year's 24 Hours of Le Mans that I did was brilliant. And no, I'm not going to say that because that was an awful race for everything until the last 10 minutes. I was going to say Dubai, but that was everything went wrong there. Stream kept crashing and all that. Seriously, toner didn't go well, the game crashed. Oh, someone on the pit lane. Is that the leader? Yes, it will be. Ignore the one lap, the fact we're a lap down. It's just because this guy hasn't pitted yet. We are sitting about 8th overall. Just we're going through pit cycles and stuff. Is it starting to cloud over there? I hope it's not. It's going to be very annoying if it is starting to cloud over. But yeah. This has been quite a fun car to drive so far. Apart from the issues it's got with the... It's quite hard to get it stopped. And also the fact that I've just also remembered that we're not using the H pattern because it's not working today. It doesn't, like... Doesn't work. I need to do the settings on it again. That Porsche is nearly off in the gravel. Here's the brake for a bit of rotation. 5 hours of Daytona sound. What classes or what cars classes? If it was multi-class or class, was that sounds? 5 hours of Daytona is certainly something. There we go, lead on the pit lane. We are now no longer a lap down. Forza GT2, Forza P2, Forza Pro H. Very nice. It's kind of the... It's almost the classic... the classic multi-class that you can do in, well, any game really that's got it. I'd say now that there's a lot of these in the game, a lot of the classic cars, you can probably do some very interesting things with these. Some good tracks as well that you can race these around. Yeah, definitely one that could be tried. Always can't go wrong with a Daytona Enduro. Unless it's in, I don't know, original minis or something, MX-5s. I mean, no, in fact, no, that's a lie. MX-5s at Daytona are amazing. You know, someone like really slow and awful. Just under half an hour to go now. Still quite a bit before people pit and all that. Is this guy pit? I haven't seen him. I never raced him. Or not be a penalty. Just right. Oh, it's gonna be a penalty. I can just feel it. It's been under investigation too long. That or it's just broken. It does like to do that from time to time. Oh. See, it was almost like he was trying to get in the pit lane there. Oh no, a couple of cars in the pit lane. Here's one. Was this the guy I was racing? There was like a couple that... There was a couple of Chevys that we were going toe to toe with. Oh yeah, it was. Hello. This is one of them anyway. I think Michael Dornhauer was the other one. He's no pit yet. Probably getting to the point where you're starting to run out of fuel in the tank now. If you went full fuel. We didn't, for weight saving, pitted earlier. kind of did half and half rather than full and then none. But yeah, all is going well. And this car is surprisingly fun to drive. It's not the most powerful thing in the world, like, but it's a damn ton of fun because it's quite slidey. But it's not so slidey you think you're going to kill you. It's going to kill you randomly. You know when it's going to. Yeah, this is the Chevy. What's my favourite F1 race? That's a tricky one. I quite like Canada, if I'm being honest. Thing is, I don't really watch too much F1. From when I have watched it, Canada's been pretty good. I just quite like Canada. There's a lot of the tracks in the F1 calendar that I love, but just F1 isn't the greatest at them. Like one of my favourite tracks, I think it's super underrated from people like F1's the Hungaroring. It's just slightly too small for F1, that's all I think. If you do GT3s round it, it's a ton of fun. But like, oh, here goes the Chevy. Nice in the wrong gear there as well. But like, yeah, I do love the Hungaroring as a track. As a race, not so much, but yeah. I do think Canada is one of the better ones. But yeah, I'm not, watch hardly nowhere near as much F1 as I used to do 5-6 years ago or something, before I discovered GT3 racing. And just GT Enduro racing as well, in general. Oh, we're not stopping for this. Oh wait, nope, we're not. As we can maybe get that track limit pop up off the screen. Yes, we have. Lovely. I like hugging the inside line here, it's quite fun. All this a 25-minute long song, it's the same 3 bloody notes over and over again. Why can I skip it? There. Lovely. Oh, hello, Tomarai. Have I ever watched Pacific Rim? I haven't. If I'm being, no, I haven't. Although, given for what you said there, having Jags in it sounds good. Because you know you can get away with anything in a Jag, as one wise man once said. Although if I'm going off my favourite Jag, probably either the XJ, the old one, the big one. In fact, they didn't make a new XJ, did they? The XJ from like the 90s and that, the grandfather clock, or the XJR9, the Group C prototype monster. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. E-Type's a classic, but it's not quite my taste. Come on, Capri. This is the much better Capri. The new Capri's awful. Ford did not do. It doesn't. It's nothing like a Capri. The new Capri. It's a 4x4 that Ford made and called it a Capri for no reason. If you want to remake a car, then do what Renault did with the Renault 5, the new one. Because it actually looks like the car it's meant to look like. The Capri is just a random car. This is a Capri. Ford's new Capri is not a Capri. Can't think of any other cars that are like that. Or bring them back. Because like the Mini Cooper doesn't count. Because they've just made that thing forever. Jaeger. What? That's scandalous. I've heard Jaguar, but not Jaeger. Jaeger is a type of drink, not Jaguar. But it's a German word that means monster hunter. Didn't know that. And I studied German. At least I know what oil-fired heating system is. I've forgotten all the German that I've studied over the past year and a half. 2 years in fact. Because I stopped studying it this year. The only German sentence that I can think of off the top of my head, roughly, is, it's probably butchered, aber ja, es hans nas unter dem Wasserfall, which means naturally his hand is wet, he's standing underneath a waterfall, which is very useful. Aber ja, es hans nas unter dem Wasserfall. Yeah, that's it, yeah, roughly. That's the only sort of complex sentence I know just now. Because I've forgotten all the rest of them. The rest of it is a basic crap. Just under 20 minutes to go. No reason for doing that whatsoever. This Capri's turned into a beast. How the bloody hell have some of them Chevys not run out of fuel? Oh no, no, okay, never mind. Even better than movies today. I think anything's better than movies today, mate. I don't think you're ever going to get as good movies as you did back. Yeah, even then. More like when you get into the stuff, the actual good movies. Like Taxi Driver, or... No. Not that, it's a horrendous movie. Taxi Driver, or Apocalypse Now, or, I don't know, Goodfellas. Not that I've watched any of them, I want to watch them. In fact, speaking of, like, movies and that, is... Because I've been doing because I study media, which is like films and that. It's very fun because you get to also make your own film. We've been watching The Last of Us, which is actually really good, and I didn't realise it was made in 2023. But yeah, no clue it was made in 2023. I thought it was older than that, but I don't think I was going to like it. It's actually really good. Same with A Quiet Place. I did that studied that last year. Really good film. Not that I'm a enjoyer of the horror genre, but kind of had to do it. But it was actually a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was. It's like one of the few horror movies where one of the few horror movies where most of the characters aren't Egypts. There is a bit of Egypt right at the start, but you know, they get pretty quickly killed off. And then we move on without much. Apart from, in fact, no, I'm not going to spoil the movie. You've already seen the movie. But yeah, it's like one of the few good horror movies that I've watched. Not that I've watched any. That's the only one I've watched. What was it? On the top of the film, what's my favourite film? In fact, I'll tell you what it is. It's The Italian Job. The original one, because it's set in Italy. Not like the new one, which is set in the beautiful Italian town of California. That was the minis there. Right, got it. Shame that Project Motor Racing didn't add the mini as well. GT50. I'll tell you what we need for the next Project Motor Racing update. 80s GT touring cars. So we get Rover and SD1 in. The Rover SD1 is brilliant. I saw it in, when they did the British Touring Car at Oulton Park. British Touring Car at Oulton Park, they whipped out the classic GT cars for a race. Half of them blew up, in fairness, which wasn't the greatest to see. Some of them just kind of trundled to a halt. Some of them blew up spectacularly whilst actually being featured on the camera, not like it just cuts to the blown up car. So we were watching it in a battle and it just went pop. But there was actually quite a few Rover SD ones, and there was like 4 or 5. But they're like the size of the Titanic compared to other things, and the GTs in that race. It's like pre-87 touring cars. But they're like not the greatest in the corners because they are large, but they're so good in the straights compared to everything else. It is brilliant. We need them. Just under 15 minutes to go now. This time just went quickly. It's just all of a sudden got fun. Because I think the issue is sort of resolved itself as we go a bit wider. It's okay. We're a bit... what's the word? On our own. We've got 15 seconds to the car behind. 50 to the one ahead. So... at least we're getting all Capri top 8, I think. At least. It's kind of good. We don't have Capri top 7 dominated and then just me floundering at the back of the field. We've actually outperformed what I thought we were going to do. We've actually been really good this race in terms of our pace. We qualified really badly, but we just kind of made our way at the field. That chase with the two Chevys was... if only the frame rate had stayed stable for somewhat of a bit, it would have made so much more fun. But it was fun chasing them down. And then by them. This car has been fun as well. It's not really been any deadly, it's just kind of... it's very stable the way I've set it up. accidentally made it really stable. I tried to make it a bit more nippy and back-endy after practice, but as fine as it is just now, and it's got on with it perfectly fine. Oh! That was a huge error by me. Caught the grass, massive lock-up. I think we're actually catching 7th. We're not going to catch him, but we are catching him. We're on lap 32. That's quite a lot of laps. And that's like 180 kilometres, I think. Yeah. Because it's a 6 kilometre long lap. 10 laps is 60. 20 laps is 112. But like, because it's 6 kilometres, it's 60, and then add another 60 on it, that's 120. So we're just past the 180 kilometre mark of this race. So we've travelled a fair distance. And we've still got, I'd say, about 5 more laps to go. So we're gonna borderline. We're not gonna hit it, but we are bordering on the 200 kilometre mark this race. That's not bad going. I think over this race we've driven well over 200 kilometres because we had practice and qualifying. But in terms of just this race, we've driven about we'll be driving just under 200 k's. This thing's ridiculously fun. It's very planted. This Porsche is a bit twitchy on the braking, I find. I've heard people saying in the community its default setup is appalling. And the Chevy I've not really driven. But imagine that's just mental in a straight line, really. In fact, I've got a line rock stream set up for that. Which can only go well. Chevy C3 versus line rock. It's like probably a car that the Capri would be very good in, but, you know. I've very much enjoyed this second stint. We've outbraked ourselves there by a mile, by the way. Oh, we might actually lose the spot now because we're in the gravel. I saw the 200 metre mark, and then I just blew through it. Ignore that. And that. And that. Can I just say we're still miles ahead of behind? Yeah, just still 10-second gap. We didn't lose too much time there. Only about 10 seconds actually. I mean, not even 10 seconds. Just under 10 minutes to go. Wow, that's went quickly since we pit. Since about the hour mark struck. Wowee. What we need to do is really bring it on home because we're not really... We're having a bit of a nice lonely drive about, trundle around in this thing. Not that it's not bad to be on your own in this thing. GT3 might be a bit more boring, but this thing... It's a genuinely exciting car to drive. And Road America in this thing particularly, I've heard a lot of people, they love Road America in this game. Can we get a penalty there? Nope. I'll take it. Everyone is so far ahead of me, only 7th appears in my interval thing. That's how just dominant the Capris have been. The only reason why we weren't up, we'd probably be up with the Capris if we had a good qualifying, but we didn't because we hadn't quite grasped the car yet. I thought originally, because we made up quite a lot in the start, because originally I thought, oh, we might just kind of fall down because we're quite slow in the first lap. But I actually found a groove. And towards the line we come again. And these closing laps of this frankly nice endurance race. Should have about 4 more laps to go, 3 or 4. In fact, maybe it's going to be, yeah, 4 or 5 actually, maybe, because the leader, bear in mind, is 2 minutes ahead. Oh my god, he's a lap ahead. Okay, maybe 5 or 6 then. I'm not sure. Can't honestly remember. It can't be 5, surely. No, maybe that's about 10 minutes. I think the leader's kind of up behind us. I think there could be a couple of people maybe a lap down. Some of the Muppets and the Porsches at the back. But I think the thing that's helped us here is we've been in the car that is firmly the best in the round here. Unintentionally. I don't usually pick a car on how good it is, I usually pick it on its looks, which is a horrendous way to do your car choice, but... We all know the saying, if it looks good, then it drives good. Ooh. Don't want to clip the grass around there. That would have been bad. We're actually really gaining on the guys ahead. We've like properly found our pace around here. This has actually been one of my favourite historical endurance races we've done. Have we actually ever done a historical endurance race? I don't think so. Come on, Capri! You're in the sun as well, so... Capri in the sun. Or Capri sun. Or Capri sun. Whatever you want to say. This has almost became one of my favourite cars in this game. Just because of how nice it drives. And how kind on the tyres it feels. So the leader probably crossed line with about 6 minutes to go. So we should have about 3 or 4 more laps to enjoy here. Leader's just kind of coming across the line now, I think. Oh. Shame that. A warning for that. Need to kind of take care around these corners because it does want to understeer out quite nicely. Battle of the leads as well, by the way. Top 3 within a second of each other. That would be an interesting battle too. Tyler Wexford, the current leader, has led from pole. Would be bitterly disappointing for him if he ends up losing it. I love sliding it and getting the rear end out slightly, just like almost power sliding it. Oh no! Almost too much there. We're okay. We've got a bigger enough gap. Ignore that! Just slightly locked it up there and slid it round and just didn't want to turn. Looks like one of them just slides straight on. I'm convinced you could probably take, in most racing series, you could just go on that curve fully without penalties. I'm not sure though. If I'm being honest, it's getting a bit sketchy now, but we have ruined these tyres, by the way, as well. I've got a feeling this is going to be our penultimate lap here, maybe. Maybe next lap's penultimate lap, I'm not sure. Slide her out. Definitely will be one of the soon laps. This could be there. I think, yeah, the next lap's surely penultimate lap. Blazer in, blazer out. Try and get here nice and right, correct. There you go, Ewan. That's how you're meant to do it. It's a miracle, isn't it? Oh, is this maybe going to be the last lap? It could be. I'm not sure. If maybe that is just across the line now. As the white flag just raised. You sure? Bollocks. I've been... Okay, yeah, race is over. Cool. You're really sure? I think I've got quite good experience now. I was quite good in Canada, I wasn't last. No, I was last, wasn't I? Well, it wasn't by much. Come on, Capri! You can do it. Tires have died a bit towards the end, if I'm being honest, but probably the right call to go full fuel. We're at 35 litres. I was going to go 90. I'm not sure that would have been enough. Oh no! Not now! Okay, we survived the kink. Good. Thought we were to absolutely smack it around the kink and like lose our place. We have not. Wow! And we come across the line. Hang on, I'll answer that in a minute, T-Man. We come across the line in 8th place. That's not bad from 15th even. That's not bad. Most positions gained. Fantastic stuff. And we actually managed to make it. We managed to make it an all Capri top 8. Them things dominated there. Bottom 3 were a lap down. 38 laps. That is quite good. Right, T-Man, I'll answer your question. You doing the F1 24 career? Yes, I am. We're doing it on Friday. So, T-Man. First question I've got to ask. First question, T-Man. Have you got the GT Icons DLC? Because I believe if you don't have the GT Icons DLC, then Road America doesn't show up. Because it's part of the DLC. That one random Ford car. Well, this thing. I know... Because the day before it came out, there was an update to, you know, get it all in and that. And they did put these cars into the game. So you can actually, you can view them, but they had locks on them. You couldn't drive them unless you'd bought it, so... I can try sort it out with you after, but... You do need to purchase the DLC to actually... Like, the track doesn't show without you buying it, but the cars do show, they just show locked. So, you will need to purchase the DLC to get the thing. Is there any liveries that downloaded? No. Any new ones? Let's just try to keep updated with everything. But yeah. That will be that there today. I do hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you to you all that came along. Wilder as well. Good movies chat and chat in general. T-Man, hello as well. And also Oil Slick at the beginning. But yeah, that was quite fun after the whole frame rate debacle. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed that after. So yeah, that will be that here for this one. And yeah, we will see next time. In fact, we've apparently driven about 300 kilometres in that thing, because we're now driven that for 427 kilometres. That class. Cool. Yeah, we will see next time here for whatever will be to come next. I do hope you enjoyed that one, and we will see you on Friday, where we are once again with T-Man for some more F1 shenanigans. But yeah, we will see you next time, and enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.